Hope You're Happy Lemon is a romance manga that you need to be reading. A deconstructed body swap story. We follow a former young couple, Lemon and Sunao, who, for some unforeseen reason, switch bodies every other day. The two have unresolved issues from their breakup, stemming from Lemon being passed around like a Flanvia character. But Sunao doesn't dwell on this trauma and moves on with his romantic life. While the premise itself is straightforward, what makes this manga stand head and shoulders above similar series is the foundation of the relationships between the main cast and the execution of unusual yet entertaining plot twists. Mizuki Kishikawa has this whole manga thing figured out pretty damn well. Manga is a format that doesn't always lend itself well to exposition. If you compare older American comics, which were dialogue and exposition heavy compared to manga, you'll find that comics read a lot easier and are more dense because there's so much more happening on each page. Colors, inking, lettering are all as important as the pencils, so it makes text-heavy panels a bit more digestible. Manga doesn't have this same luxury. Because everything is in black and white, much more creativity needs to go into plot execution, and character design is especially important. With Lemon, Kishikawa is able to throw in so much dialogue on each page. Internal monologues and thought bubbles are a writing device that comics and manga have largely abandoned over recent years. You don't see much manga take that road for exposition dumping anymore, and that's probably why I vibe so well with Hope You're Happy Lemon. Characters often retreat within themselves to digest what another character has just said or done. They ruminate for a moment, gather their thoughts, then return to the conversation, often in an exasperated tone. Even throwaway remarks from characters are cheeky, on brand for uni-aged kids. It's these small details that really lets Hope You're Happy Lemon shine as a rom-com manga. While it may not be a huge sticking point for some, I appreciate seeing the mannerisms of characters change when bodies are swapped. Lemon and Sunao carry over their quirks on swap days. Peep how Lemon keeps Sunao's legs closed, or how dainty she is when handling food, or how excitable she gets when talking to others. It comes off as flamboyant to everyone else around them, but to the acute reader, it's an interesting touch that keeps the series from ever feeling old or repetitive. Talk about progress. Less than 20 chapters into this series, and the body swap secret isn't so much of a secret anymore. Raika Asagi is a persistent force in the series, and it's clear that she knows that Lemon and Sunao are swapping with one another. How she knows? Well, we don't know. But as with the other girls in the series, she's drawn beautifully, with a sharp and youthful style that slots her in well with the rest of the cast. Raika's interactions with the others is, as usual, strong. When she brucks up on Suzuka, he shuts her interrogation down quickly. While I wish Sunao had more of a backbone, I appreciate seeing a male character in a rom-com that is able to stand his ground and defend their friends. Considering the pace of the manga, I would really like to see some form of explanation as to why Lemon lied to Sunao in order to break up with him. If that's something that's going to be revealed much later into the manga, I think it's going to have less of an impact. If even the reader could understand where Lemon was coming from, and it's something that Sunao has to pick up on his own later on, I think that would be a great plot twist. The schedule seems to have settled at 3 chapters per month, with 1 week dedicated to a color illustration before going back to another 3 chapters. I think that's a fantastic rate, considering that page count for chapters are about 25 pages each. I'm so impressed with Mizuki Kishikawa's work ethic. I know it's only been 4 months, but considering the wonky scheduling that some Jump Plus artists are afforded, it's good to see someone stick to some form of consistency. This is the best NTR right now. A skilled young mangaka and a fresh twist on a classic manga story. Hope You're Happy Lemon brings a smile to my face every single week. Get caught up to the spiritual successor to Neterase Club. 8 out of 10.